Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Game 4 of this NIHL Game of the Week quadruple header here on Stream Sports Midwest. Game 4 is the College Junior Prep All-Star Games, the 16 and 18 U's getting ready to do a battle here at the Glacier Ice Arena. We saw a fun one with the 12 U's just a minute ago. That was an 8-6 overtime win for the home team. The home team is your team in white. Your away team is down to our right here in the dark colors. We're going to get to player introductions in the national anthem here in a little bit. But first, let's look at the Premier Select Division. The Northern Illinois Hockey League launched Premier Select level of play in the 2021-2022 season. Qualification for the Premier Select level is based solely on a team's on-ice performance during seeding round play. This format ensures that only the strongest Tier 2 teams playing in NIHL ascend to this highest level of play in the league. Players, in terms of the All-Star roster selection, players are nominated by their clubs, and the selection for the All-Star team was made by a committee made up of hockey directors from NIHL's Premier Select clubs and from NIHL's executive board. Goalies are nominated by the coaches of the opposing teams in the division. The Northern Illinois Hockey League is the largest youth hockey league in Illinois and one of the largest in the country. It is made up of over 50 travel hockey organizations. Almost all the clubs are from Illinois, with a few from Indiana, Iowa, Missouri, Michigan, and Wisconsin. This is the 54th season of play in the Northern Illinois Hockey League. The NIHL member organizations field Tier 2 travel teams that compete in the squirt, peewee, bantam, and midget age groups defined by USA Hockey. The league also offers all girls hockey divisions each season. NIHL will partner with the Chicago Blackhawks to hold the league's NIHL Blackhawks tournament at the conclusion of this season. For more information about NIHL and its programs, please contact Bob Apter, the NIHL president, or visit the website at nihil.info. So this Junior Prep 16/18U is made up of 12 teams, 8 18U teams and 4 16U teams. The Jaguars are represented both with their 16 and 18U. The Peoria Mustangs have a couple of 16U teams along with an 18U team. Champaign also with a 16U team on the other side. For the 18Us, the Vipers, the Blackbirds, the Leafs, the Flames, the Timberwolves, and the Rockford Roadrunners. So we're about 10 seconds away from the player introductions and national anthem. I don't know how good the acoustics are in here. I'm going to try to pick up the in-house audio on my headset. I apologize if we don't get anything. I don't have a crowd mic, so I can only give you what we have, so we'll see how that works out. So players are going to get lined up on their red lines. We'll do the introductions and the national anthem.
Tonight's game features all-stars from each of the teams in the PSL division. The visiting all-stars will wear the dark-colored uniforms, and the home all-stars will wear the light-colored uniform. the Trinidad Jaguars, on defense, number 5, Mason Leedy. Forward, number 6, John Wen. Forward, number 31, Michael Egan. Defenseman, number 45, Declan Warren. Goaltender, number 41, Jason Fermelman. Goaltender, number 84, Lucas Eastler. From the West Dundee East, forward, number 52, Tyler Stone. Defenseman, number 61, Kyle Schmidt. Defenseman, number 85, Owen Hartnett. From the Peoria Mustangs, goaltender, number 30, Dominic Graham. Forward, number 6, Logan Marshall. Defenseman, number 9, Vaughn Jurgens. Forward, number 19, Jason Boston. Defenseman, number 71, Joseph Hearn. Forward, number 7, Dominic Cordy. Forward, number 16, Aiden Ingo. Forward, number 17, Jack Mitchell. From the Rockford Rovers, not able to play due to injury, Santiago Ferreira. Forward, 74, Ian McCarthy. And defenseman, 84, Jack Weston.
It's all I can see.
And now let's introduce the home team All-Stars. From the Midwest Blackbirds, number 18, Brady Heston. A forward, number 34, Luke Lehman. Forward, number 91, Matthew Marks. Goaltender, number 50, Camden Shuden. From the Flames, defenseman, number 16, Matt Bonick. Forward, number 26, Noah Miller. Forward, number 28, Frank Zito. From the Trinidad Jaguars, forward, number 4, Ryan Scott. Defenseman, number 8, Ray Ballard. Forward, number 76, Wilson Teruggi. Defenseman, number 94, Jack Nelson. From the Peoria Mustangs, defenseman, number 7, Braden DeKaiser. Forward, number 19, Blake Spolarchuk. Goaltender, number 32, Parker Brock. number 17, Nate Maxwell. Goaltender number 50, Aiden Rogers. Forward number 67, Jack Baker. And forward number 77, Thatcher Burchett. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Remove caps and face the flag for tonight's national anthem.
You heard it. It is time for all-star hockey. 16-18U college junior prep. Goalies for the home teams: Brock Parker from the Peoria 18Us, Aiden Rogers from the 18U Vipers, and Camden Schumann of the Midwest Blackbirds 18U squad. And for the away team, Dominic Graham, a goalie for the 18U Peoria squad, Jason Garbelman of the 18U Joliet Jaguars, Lucas Beechler, also of the Jaguars 18U squad. Home teams in their whites, or if you're from Peoria, you're in your home light blues. Away teams in their darks. And it looks like we're going to start with a lot of Vipers out there. That's Joseph Barrington Nate out there with Thatcher Beauchamp and Jack Baker on that opening line. And on the other side, Ian Ingalls, Jack Mitchell, and trying to get that third number. Looks like Dominic Coury. So three Peoria 18Us against three Vipers. Got four Vipers out there to start the draw. Five if you count the starting goalie for the home team. Camden Schumann gets the start down to our left. And to our right, that's Jason Garbelman of the Jaguars. There's Jason to our right. And Aiden Rogers to our left. We're underway. Puck is cleared up off the glass and in. Home team works it out. That's going to be not an icing. It looks like it was tipped there. This is played by Declan Moran along the near side. And a breakaway opportunity here for Jack Mitchell. Mitchell in, and the save is made by Rogers. Got those legs closed as Mitchell tried to go 5-hole. Away team digging at it, trying to work it back in. They can't. Baker pushes it forward to Barrington Nate. Back to Baker. Baker has a stick lifted, plays it behind the net. Tries to play it back to the point, and the away team will skate out with it. Gain the red line, dump it in. Ian Ingles will go on the forecheck. Matt Onak. A couple of 16s battling there. Taken by the away team. Centering feed underneath the stick of Ingles. Gives the home team a chance to break out. It's dumped in by Noah Miller. Noah will be the first one on it. Aerial pass deflected down, and the away team skates out with it. That's John Wendy. The puck's in the slot. It goes wide of the near post as Michael Egan not able to play it towards an open net. Away team not able to keep it in. Away team coming out like a house of fire here in the early going. Face off in the neutral zone. 17-minute periods here for the 16-18 U's. Pass is stolen there by the home team. This is Marks. Marks with a shot in, and there's an easy glove save made by Garbleman. It's taken me a minute to get used to these Jaguars purple uniforms. I don't think I've called a game with purple Jaguars jerseys before. Home team wins the draw back to the point. It splits the D, clears the zone, and giving chase is Graydon DeKaiser. DeKaiser has it knocked away from him. Walking in, shot by McCarthy off the right pad of Rogers. Away team buzzing. Jack Clausen tries to play it for Champaign and can't. Home team now out to center ice. Frank Zito clearing it in deep. On the backside with it is Taruti. Taruti centers it, looking for Ryan Scott, not able to connect. Scott behind the net. 4-player battle. They're digging at it below the red line. Scott working hard, moving those feet, wins the puck. The shot from right out in front is Taruti, goes up over the net. There's a shot in, sticked away by Garbleman. Back to the point. There's a shot, and Garbleman makes the easy glove save. So home team gets their first real opportunities here against the away team's goalie, Jason Garbleman. Draw is going to come to his right. Cleared in by the home team. It's out to center ice now. Giving chase, Brady Hespin. Hespin takes it behind his net, cuts back on the forehand. Out to center ice. Jack Nelson with some speed, gaining the blue line, bangs it off the boards. This is Blake Smolarchuk for the home team. Hespin from the point, blockered into the onto the far boards by Garbleman. Home team walking out in front, backhand wide of the near post. That was Beauchamp. Kept in at the point. Taken away there by Mitchell. Mitchell stolen away by Maxwell. Maxwell poked away. Here comes Ingles now. Ingles with some speed. Ingles in all by himself. Ingles got in too deep, not able to get the shot off. Skated past the near post. Back to the point with it now. Away team throwing it in deep. There's Mitchell. Kept in by Weston. Home team out to center ice. Weston harassed in his own zone by Wingard. Up now to Wendy. Wendy down. Gets it back to Egan. Egan with the shot into the body. The tuck attempt. And there's the first goal of the game. I think that's number 6, Logan Marshall. Wait for him to skate by. No, yep, that is number 6, Logan Marshall. On the rebound, puts it into the empty net. Gives the away team a 1-0 lead. Got a couple of number 6s out there, so I had to make sure I was getting the right one. Home team back in their own zone again. Over to the far side. Brandon Ballard out to space. Baker now across the red line. Has it knocked away. Barrington Nate in ahead of the play. That's an offsides. One nothing away team with the lead. Just underway here in the first period. Back to the point, Onak. Chopped up in the air. Beauchamp plays it at center ice, tries to one-hand it forward and can't. Hearn battling with Baker right in front of us. And Hearn clears it in. Onak will play it. Onak has it taken off his stick by Sam Peterson. Beauchamp behind his net. Trying to elude Peterson. Gets up the near boards and out to center ice with it. Baker looking for Barrington Nate cross ice. Not able to complete that pass. Declan Moran will play it for the away team. Nice feed up ahead. And here's another breakaway attempt. Here's Ian McCarthy in all by himself. McCarthy on the forehand. Tries to tuck it and it's put in by, I think a home team defender kicked that in. But the goal, I believe, is going to go to Ian McCarthy. I think that was kicked in by Graydon DeKaiser of the home team. But Ian McCarthy, I believe, will get credit. We'll see the official announcement. But either way, the away team taking an early 2-0 lead. Away team in again, and there's another goal. Jason Lossman, 10 seconds later, giving the away team a 3-0 lead. Aiden Rogers under siege down to my left. Away team all over him here in the early going. Away team wins the draw. D-to-D passing. That's Owen Hartnett. Comes right back to Laney. Mason Laney across the blue line. Laney with the shot. There's a left pad save made by Rogers. Laney again. In between the dots, the shot whistles wide. Marks loses his stick. There's a shot. Couple of saves made by Rogers. 2-3 attempts by the away team. Just peppering Aiden Rogers here. Laney across the blue line with it. Looking for Ingles. That shot deflects out into the neutral zone. Giving chase will be Noah Miller, not able to get there. Mitchell has it for the away team. Swept away from Mitchell. Egan taps it forward. It's stolen there by Luke Hayden. Hayden's able to clear it in. 7 minutes gone here in the first period. 3-0 away team with the lead. Behind the net with it is Scott. A couple of Jaguars battling in the corner there. Away team takes it. Pops up in the air. They get another opportunity. Backhands it up. Stolen away by Hespin, but he's well off sides. Wilson Perulti, excuse me. Away team walks forward. Player goes down. It's Nate Maxwell with it now for the home team. Flips it up to Chiruti. Not able to get it into the offensive zone. Sitting in center ice. Away team now. D-to-D passing. Schmidt Long pass looking for Wendy. Wendy's in. He tries to go 5-hole, and Rogers is able to close it. Maxwell behind the net, being pinned up against the boards by Wendy. Or excuse me, that might be Marshall. That's Logan Marshall. Both number 6s are out there. There's one of them, and there's a nice save by Rogers as Wendy tried to go 5-hole again. And the home team will ice it. Draw will come down to our left. 12-3 shots on goal advantage for the away team so far here in the early going. Cross-ice pass up ahead looking for Jack Nelson. Hops off his stick. Nelson will go and get it, though, in the offensive zone. Nelson behind the net. The away team now working it out. This is Peterson. Peterson throws it forward looking for Clausen, Jack Clausen. Peterson gets it back. Clausen again down below the red line. Centering feed. Comes all the way through the slot back to the point. Kept in at the point by the away team. This is Onak in the corner. Nelson again. Deflects off of an away skater's skate and goes back into the home team offensive zone where Onak will have to play it. Nelson hits Beauchamp. Beauchamp with the hard drive on the backhand and not able to move it to his forehand and tuck it. Did everything but score there. Out to center ice, Beauchamp. Comes down here in front of us, Onak. Onak works it forward to Braden Ballard. Ballard gets space over on the far side. His shot's knocked down. McCarthy throws it out to the neutral zone and back to play it is DeKaiser for the home team. DeKaiser's pass through is intercepted by Joseph Hearn. Hearn backhand pass behind his net. And the away team will possess behind their own net. It's stolen away, though. Barrington Nate in the corner waiting for his line mates. By the time they get out there, the away team's able to pounce. Indirect pass for Mitchell. Mitchell tries to get around to Kaiser and can't. The Kaiser's cross-ice pass stolen by Hearn. Shaw will play it for the home team. DeKaiser, pass out ahead. Barrington Nate one-on-one. Barrington Nate in with a shot under the crossbar. That's a pretty shot by Joseph Barrington Nate. And the home team gets on the board. It's 1-0, 3-1. Good hard drive to the net by Barrington Nate. And he put that right up underneath the crossbar. Beating Garbleman, who hasn't been tested in a while. But the home team gets on the board here with 6.5 left to go. It's 3-1. See if that gives them a little jump in their step now. Pass hops up in the air. Played behind the net. Mason Laney. Laney across the blue line with it. Finds Ingles. Ingles tries to pick top corner. Misses wide of the far side. That shot in. Kicked aside by Rogers. Flipped up in the air. Home team not able to work it out. Shaw will play it behind his net. Stolen by Ingles. Ingles centers it. Back to the point. Moran. That was going to go wide, but it was kicked into the corner by Rogers. Rogers holding that near post. Back to the point. Laney finds Wendy. Wendy on the forehand now. Behind the net. Finds his Jaguar teammate. There's 4 purple jerseys out there. Indirect pass. Here comes Barrington Nate again. This time he's stoned. Pass around the far side. 5 minutes left in the first. Wendy gains the blue line. Comes out to center ice. Corey has it taken off his stick there by Marks. Marks with the shot. There's a pretty glove save made by Garbleman. Behind the net, Corey, Dominic Corey. Able to get through some of the traffic, but not all of the traffic. And now Peterson into center ice for the away team. Gains the red line, just taps it in. Peterson puts it towards the goal. It's stick down by Rogers. Thrown back around by Noah Miller. It rides the dasher, comes out to center ice. Marks again. Marks on the forehand, puts it over the net. Two-on-two battle in that corner. Home team wins it. Pushed towards the slot. Away team will skate out with it for the moment. And they do work it out to center ice. Here's Corey. Corey spins around, waits for the rest of his teammates. Now gets some space in between the dots. Corey comes off his stick. Did everything but shoot there. Behind the net, Onak. Holding that far post is Rogers, and eventually we get a whistle and a face-off. Draw comes to the left. Away team wins it. Walking in, backhanded just wide of the near post is Lossman. Lossman back to the point. Schmidt tries to put it on net. He can't. Here's a breakaway the other direction. Noah Miller. Excuse me, that's 28, not 26. That was Frank Zito. And he had it sticked off of his stick. And now the other direction, a breakout. Ian McCarthy one-on-one. McCarthy, nice move. McCarthy in. And he's stoned by Rogers with the stick. Onak. Taruti. It's it up ahead to Scott. Scott will turn and dump it. Weston and Taruti bang into the boards behind the net. Home team down 3-1. Puck squirts out into the feet here of Lossman. Lossman not able to play it. Weston almost has it taken away by Zito. Flips it to himself, gains the blue line, puts it into the body of Braden Ballard. Ballard behind his own net now. Spins around on his backhand, comes out the near side, gets it to Scott. Stolen by Clausen. Ballard off the boards, the indirect self-pass. Too much on it, though. Von Jurgens behind his own net as we hit the 2-minute mark. Ooh, put in on goal, and Garbleman had to make the save. Lucas Wingard. Here's a hard slap shot by Beauchamp, and the save is made by Garbleman. The home team seems to have gotten their legs underneath them here a little bit after falling behind 3-0. Face off to the right of Jason Garbleman. Beauchamp's shot, ducking and covering as Jason Garbleman goes over the net. The headhunter shot pushed around to the far side. Away team behind their net. Play keep away. Hearn in the near corner. Stolen away. Beauchamp and Nelson taken back by Ingles. Ingles across the blue line. Puts it through the slot. Mitchell is over there in the opposite corner. Behind the net with it. Egan to Mitchell. Mitchell back to the point. Moran with the shot that's blocked down. And Hearn's not able to keep it in. Pinballs around and ends up in the away team off defensive zone. DeKaiser is able to get it up and out. Hearn tries to kick it forward, or Nelson tries to kick it forward, but steps on the puck. That gives Egan a chance to cross into the offensive zone for the away team. Beauchamp is tripped and no call. Whistles are staying in the officials' pockets here today. Here's Barrington Nate across the blue line. He has the goal for the home team. Turns around and throws it back blindly to the point, but there's nobody there. Hespin across the blue line. Beauchamp stick handling through traffic. Tapped away. In the other direction comes Wendy. Wendy tries to get through Mitchell and does. Shoots it wide. Laney. Stick handles into traffic. Barrington Nate comes out again with 5 seconds left. He stops, fires off the shot. That goes up into the netting with 2.5 seconds left to go in the period. So time for a quick draw and slap shot or a quick draw and a shot for the home team. Away team's able to tie them up. No, the shot in as the horn sounds off the stick of Jack Baker. So that'll do it for one. Away team jumped out to a 3-0 lead. Home team would pick one up. We'll go to the second, 3-1. The Chicago Blackhawks are proud to sponsor the Northern Illinois Hockey League. Hawks fans, be sure to catch these upcoming games. Tomorrow, the 11th, the Blackhawks face the league-leading Winnipeg Jets, 7 p.m. All these games are on NBC Sports Chicago. Saturday, the 13th, the Dallas Stars come calling. That game's at 7 o'clock as well. Tuesday, the 16th, the San Jose Sharks visit the United Center, 7:30 p.m. on that one. Don't miss the Chicago Blackhawks in action. The Chicago Blackhawks want to let you know that the Chicago Blackhawks Amateur Hockey is proud to host the 2024 Jog Athletics ACHA Prospect Showcase at Fifth Third Arena, April 26th, 27th, and 28th. The showcase is an opportunity for sophomores, juniors, and seniors in high school and current junior hockey players to showcase their interests and talents in front of top ACHA programs. Players will compete in a practice run by college coaches. They'll play 3 games, and they'll attend the coaches panel to learn about the ACHA and interact with the coaches in attendance. For more information, please visit fifthtirdarena.com/hockey/jog college showcase. Sweet Caroline playing here at the Glacier Ice Arena. Very good crowd as expected for these all-star games. And we're underway here in period 2. Pushed forward by Peterson. Home team wins the scrum. It's cleared into the defensive zone for the away team. Out with it now is Laney. Laney finds Peterson. Peterson puts it towards the goal. It's blockered down there. Into the game here is Camden Schumann, now number 50, in net from the Midwest Blackbirds, playing goal for the home team. And still Jason Garbelman down to our right. Miller gets the pass in, a couple of whacks on the backhand. The puck is in the paint, and official loses track of it, and we'll have a whistle. So we've got Camden Schumann in goal here for the second period for the home team. Away team still sticking with Jason Garbelman. Home team only had 4 skaters out there. Here comes the 5th onto the ice. Corey now into the offensive zone for the away team. Overskates it. Beauchamp runs into Taruti. Nelson bangs it off the boards. Weston with Beauchamp bearing down on him. Taruti overskates it. Corey into the offensive zone, gains the red line, dumps it in. Schumann leaves it for Ballard. Shot put back over his head. This is Ian McCarthy. Now the shot from the point. Tied up and just missing a wide open net is Dominic Corey. Got tied up and pulled it as he had the puck on his forehand in a wide open goal. Here's a shot from the point and the glove save made by Schumann. He'll settle things down. Draws one by the visitors. Shot deflects into the near corner, where Kunal Shah tries to clear it out for the home team, and they do eventually work it out to the neutral zone. The home team comes right back in, though. Or the away team, rather. That's Ingles. Ingles and Mitchell. Back to the point. It gets underneath the skate. And here comes a breakaway for Egan, or for Zito, excuse me. Zito's shot. The save is made. The secondary attempt is shot wide. So Zito with a couple of breakaway opportunities, kept in at the point by DeKaiser. Across the blue line with it. Away team in. Underneath the stick of Egan as he was in all by himself. That shot's deflected wide off the stick of Smolarchuk. Zito takes it away. Egan is able to, little self pass to get himself some space. Gets it up to Ingles, but Ingles is surrounded by 4 white jerseys. Baker taken away, and there's our first penalty. Ingles has it. That's a pretty clear trip, and we're going to have a penalty called on the home team. Nate Maxwell was walking in all by himself, and he was tripped up by one of the home team skaters. Let's see who that was. That looks like it's going to be Jack Baker of the Vipers. So a breakdown of how these teams are represented. The Jaguars 18U and Peoria 16U, both with 6. The Vipers 18U with 5, along with the Peoria 18U. Jaguars 16U has 4. The Rockford 18, Flames 18, Midwest Blackburn 16U, and the Leafs each with 3. Champaign with a couple, the T-Wolves, the Timberwolves with a couple, and the Blackbirds with 1. The Blackbirds 18U with 1. So Baker to the box for the trip. Laney has the puck at the point. Twists the wrist, gets it back. He's in the high slot area, takes it wide. Bad angle off the post and out. But Laney has it back again. Puts it back to the point, and that will elude Moran and go all the way back down into the away team zone. Here's Wendy. Wendy with some speed on the backhand, and the save is made by Schumann. Schumann his momentum was carrying him backwards into the net, but he was able to keep the puck out. Moving forward with it, and on the backhand, Jason Lossman, roof job, 4-1. On the power play, Jason Lossman just walking forward underneath the crossbar again, and the away team retakes that 3-goal lead. Beauchamp tries to walk forward. Shot, score! Joseph Barrington Nate. Are they going to wave it off? I think they're going to say Beauchamp played it with a hand. Yep, they're going to say it was a hand pass by Beauchamp, but Barrington Nate showing off that offensive skill. Barrington Nate wants one here anyway. He gets it to Beauchamp, ties him up. Not able to complete that pass. Barrington Nate behind the net Puts it to space, and the away team will take it. Beauchamp takes it right back, though. Has his feet come out from underneath him, and the away team now walk out to center ice with it. That's Lossman. Lossman looking for Corey. Corey will get it at the near point and loses it. Barrington Nate with 2-on-1. Barrington Nate in with the shot, and the save is made by Garbleman. So unfortunate for the home team there, as that was a pretty shot by Barrington Nate, but it was wiped off the board due to a hand pass. Marks will take the draw for the home team, and that'll be Mitchell for the away team. Puck bounces up in the air, and McCarthy will win it for the away team. Gains the red line, pushes it through the defense into the offensive zone. The backhand wide of the near post. Nice outlet pass. Marks 2-on-1. He's got Miller with him. Miller leaves it for Marks. The shot breaks through Garbleman, but goes wide. Pushed over to the far side. The away team will possess. Again, McCarthy passed through looking for Mitchell. Swept away by Schumann. Mitchell keeps it in at the point. One-handed forward by the away team. Now up ahead, this is Hayden. Hayden with the shot, hit the near post. Hayden gets it back, but Ingles will take it in that far corner. Skate out with it. Ingles, nice little move to get through one dark jersey, or one light jersey. Can't get through the second. Ingles, we're going to have a penalty called, I think, on the away team now for a trip. So Ingles will go to the box for tripping. (4-1) away team with the lead. Draw will come to the left here of Garbleman. And the official wipes out, and the fans get a kick out of that. Home team back to the point. Maxwell with it. Maxwell rips the shot, standing in front for the tip is Jack Nelson. And we got some teammates pushing and shoving here. That's Jaguar on Jaguar crime right there. Draw one over to the far side, and that's Laney not able to get it out. He does actually get it out to center ice, and this is Wendy now. Wendy across the blue line. Short-handed out front. That was Clausen, knocked off his stick, kept in there. Shot in, a couple attempts at it by Clausen, and what's the whistle for here? The official lose sight of the puck, maybe? (10 minutes, 50 seconds left. Minute 28 left to go on the power play. Away team jumped out to a quick 3-0 lead early in the first period. Home team got one back. Away team scored on the power play here in the second. Indirect pass looking for Barrington Nate. Connects. Barrington Nate poke checked nicely by Garbleman. Behind the net, Scott. Back to Barrington Nate. Barrington Nate comes off his stick, gets it back, to quick shot. And Garbleman makes the save. Draw now to the right of Jason Garbleman. This will be Beauchamp. Thatcher Beauchamp on the draw for the home team. It's won by the visitors. Indirect pass gets it out to center ice. Put back to space. Now Beauchamp will gain the blue line. Cut into the middle. Nice move. Shot just misses that top corner. And it's kept in over there by Onak. Beauchamp at the point. And it's stolen away by Peterson, who turns around and clears it in. Gains the red line, dumps it in. Schumann stops it there. Beauchamp behind his net with a head of steam up through center ice into the neutral zone. Uses that long reach, tries to get through 5. Here's the shot wide of the near post by Ryan Scott. Beauchamp almost got through 5, get that shot on, but just couldn't get through the last dark jersey. Here's Onak. Beauchamp now. Drops it for Onak. Onak pushes it forward with one hand across the blue line, cuts into the middle, leaves it for Barrington. Nate Barrington. Nate unloads. The save is made by Garbleman. Behind the net, Schmidt now. High up off the glass, out to center ice, knocked down by the away team. Ingles tries to work through the defense. Onak goes down. That'll give Ingles a chance. Ingles over to Lossman, who's looking for the hat trick here. Lossman kick to the stick of Logan Marshall behind the net, and it squirts out, covered up by Schumann. Draw will come to the right of Camden Schumann. Power play is up. We're under 9 minutes left in the second period. Home team flips it out to center ice. That's Zito tries to shovel it forward, and that'll give Mitchell a chance to counterattack. Mitchell on the backhand now. Mitchell tries to go short side on the forehand. Holding that post nicely is Schumann, though. Coming out here, walking in. Shot by Corey is knocked down. And Zito falls down trying to outlet pass. Corey behind the net bangs it off the glass, and we're going to have another penalty called on the away team. So we didn't have any penalties called in the 12U game. And we've already had 3 called here in the 16-18U game. Draw to the right of Jason Garbleman. Miller out there with Marks. Draws one by the home team along the near half board. Centers it, looking for Hayden. The pass doesn't connect. Back to the point, kept in there. Bounces behind the net. Hayden has it on his forehand. Hayden centering it, hops up in the air. Marks. Back to Hespin. Hespin to Marks on the bumper. Tries the cross-ice pass, finds Maxwell. Maxwell, the shot is thrown down. That's an underhand pass. It's a hand pass, no call. Wendy tries to play it forward and can't. Hespin playing handball now, I guess. Maxwell chips it up into the stands. Look out, folks. It's Jack Mitchell in the box for the hook. 4 Jaguars and a Flame out there now on this power play for the home team. Blazing it forward, and then there's 3 Jaguars out there, 4 if you count the goalie for the away team. So we got 6 of the 9 players out there right now are Jaguars. Onak behind his own net. Push to Ballard. Ballard gains the red line. No, he doesn't. It's taken away. Stick lift. Wendy almost broken all alone. This is Laney. Laney taken away, and Ballard will come the other direction. Pushed forward to Scott. Scott has Nelson on his left. Scott, the drive. He's double teamed behind the net, taken away from him. Nelson in, the shot, the rebound, the score! Braden Ballard came in on the back door and knocked home the rebound. Gets the home team within 2. On the power play, home team gets themselves within a couple. And we do have a new goalie out there now as well. That's no longer Garbleman. That is Lucas Beechler, also of the Jaguars. So Garbleman no longer out there. I think the away team only with 2 goalies, even though they have 3 on their roster here. This is Beauchamp, just huge body. Beauchamp in. Shot deflects into the corner. Baker. Back to the point to Kaiser. Back to Baker. Baker on the forehand now finds Beauchamp in the middle. Beauchamp with the backhand. Sticked away by Beechler. Behind the net. In the near corner now, the away team looking to dig that puck out. Instead, Kyle Schmidt throws it up into the netting. So Ballard from Nelson at 8:18. I'm not sure why the faceoff. They're saying the home team deflected that up into the netting. Otherwise, that faceoff should be in the offensive zone for the home team. Beauchamp will take the draw against Clausen. It's one straight back. Juergens up along the near side. Shaw has it. Shaw, the pass, looking for the tip from Baker. Clausen to Peterson. Peterson, the backhanded pass. Shaw's able to knock it down nicely. And here comes Jack Clausen from Champaign. He'll get there first. Shaw will fall down, and Clausen will fall down alongside him. Shaw gets up, backhands it around. Barrington Nate is able to play it out. The puck will slide into the defensive zone. Beauchamp will bang Hearn into the boards hard. And Beauchamp will go to the board. Will go to the penalty box for that one. It's a couple of big bodies banging into each other in that corner. Beauchamp to the penalty box for roughing, I believe is the call. So the away team will go on the power play now. 5:17 left to go in the second. They have a 2-goal lead. Draw will come now to the right of Camden Schumann. Zito to take the draw against Lossman. Home team already has 4 players out there. I think they got confused by number 19, Smolarchuk, who's wearing a blue jersey, but he's on the home team. That puck is scaled the length of the ice for an icing. This is our 7th of 7 All-Star games here in the last 72 hours. Here on Stream Sports Midwest, we had the girls' games back on Monday night from West Dundee. Those were a lot of fun, and we're having just as much fun here tonight doing the boys. Corey has it. Corey back to the point. It's Moran. Moran holds it. Walks in between the dots. The shot deflected down nicely by Zito. Zito, let's see if the third time is a charm for Zito. No, it's knocked down, and Smolarchuk not able to get there to tap home the rebound. Zito's had a couple of breakaways. Hasn't been able to pot one yet here, though. Behind the net, Lossman. Up along the boards and out to center ice. Corey loses it to Maxwell. Zito tips it forward. This is Owen Hartnett throwing it ahead. Hespin one-hands it as he's falling down, able to get it into the neutral zone. Corey again. Corey to Ingles. Ingles across the blue line. Ingles, quick snapshot. Ingles almost able to get to the rebound. Deflects into the corner, though. Maxwell banging with Corey behind the net. Corey wins it. Gets it back to the point, Hartnett. Hartnett to Laney. Laney back to Hartnett. The one-time attempt. Corey has it knocked away. Zito's been out there a long time, but he gives chase. And he'll come off now for a change. Mason Laney from the Jaguars gains the blue line. Tries to drop it back to Mitchell. He can't. Maxwell takes it up to Smolarchuk. Smolarchuk almost had a breakaway, but decided to clear it in instead, and that's the end of the power play for the away team as Beauchamp comes out of the box, and Beauchamp loses his helmet. He is a wrecking ball out there, number 77 for the Vipers. Huge body. He's fast. He's long. Right now, he has no helmet. Mitchell will go to the box. Maybe a bit of retaliatory hits there from Mitchell as Beauchamp was just in the box for a rough. Now Mitchell goes to the box for the second time today. Draw to the left of Beechler. Kicked ahead. Couple of sixes out there. Marshall and Wendy try to get things done offensively for the away team. They can't. Home team has it. Hayden goes cross ice. Looking for Miller. The pass was underneath this stick. Here's Wendy. Good stick work there in the corner by Ballard. A couple of Jaguars teammates battling for it. Wendy again, tipped away again. And Marks now, aerial pass. Through to Miller into the near corner. Marks has Hayden in front of the net. Marks back to the point. The puck is sitting in the blue paint. Onak, nice hard low shot just sitting there. Not able to be tapped in by the home team though. Wendy knocked down by Marshall, so no icing. Onak behind his net. 1 minute left on the power play. 2 minutes left in the period. Ballard. Marks. Miller's able to scale it in as the home team goes for a change. This is Jack Weston of Rockford, able to gain the red line and throw it in. Ballard will play it behind his own net. Throws it the length of the ice. And it's going to go down on goal, so no icing. Thrown out of the zone nicely by Beechler, and the home team has to regroup. Taruti goes cross ice to Scott. Scott with Nelson and Taruti. Nelson in the slot, and the right pad save made by Beechler on the one-timer. Nelson in the corner, Taruti. Taruti tries to push it through the paint. Scott back to the point. To Kaiser. Shot wide. Taruti in the near corner. Back to the point with it. And that came out of the zone as Mitchell is out of the box. We're under a minute left now in the second period. Still 4-2, away team with the lead. Nelson, Taruti, Scott out there for the home team. McCarthy, Clausen, and Peterson out there for the away team. This is Moran is able to get it up to Peterson. Peterson across the blue line, and McCarthy not able to hold up. So that'll be an offsides. Shots on goal in this game at one point were 12-3 in favor of the away team. Currently 25-24. So the home team has done a much better job evening things up. They just haven't been able to get anything past the away team goalies. Barrington Nate throws it forward to Baker, not able to connect. Moran behind his net. Still stolen away there by Barrington Nate. And is the net off its mooring? It is. So we'll have a whistle. Draw to the left here of Lucas Beechler. Barrington, it's kept it over on the far point by Baker, who trips the man in front of him and puts his hands up saying, I didn't do it. No call. Baker tries the blind backhand, and Moran out to center ice with that as we're under 10. Moran across the blue line, taking it deep. Stops at the red line. Back to the point to Juergens. Juergens puts the shot in, and McCarthy there for the tip, but it goes wide as the period ends. It's the end of the second period. We're going to go to the third with the away team carrying a 2-goal lead. NIHL's players and goalies. NIHL's best flow is back. This is a fun celebration of the best hockey hair in the league. There's always great enthusiasm for this annual event among players and fans. Ask your team manager how to get your team involved. One player represents their team in the contest. This year there will be a Squirt Pee Wee Bantam and College Junior Prep winner. They will win prizes for their teams and for themselves. Team managers have from now until January 14th, so 4 days from now, to submit your entries. Prizes this season are sponsored by Jerry's Hockey, the Northern Illinois Hockey League, Bona Beef, and Tricoci University. Be sure to give your team a chance to win NIHL's Best Flow 2024. Throughout the league, teams have been assigned to competitive divisions for the regular season. From now until early February, each team will be working to collect the points that will help them earn a place in the league's end-of-season NIHL Blackhawks tournament. Keep your eye on the NIHL.info website, the NIHL Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram pages for news about upcoming broadcasts of NIHL games. I believe our next games will be Saturday the 14th. I think we're going to be in Glenview for a pair. Don't quote me on that, but I believe that's the plan right now. As this busy week continues, we'll have a pair, I believe, of girls' games from Glenview on Saturday morning and afternoon. So new goalie here for the home team. That is Parker Brock of Peoria, number 32, out there for the third period. His team down by 2. Away team has the puck. That's Dominic Corey. Back to the point, the one-timer from Laney hits the stick of Maxwell and deflects into the far corner. Back to the point. Hard wrist shot whistles wide from Owen Hartnett. Laney now. Behind the net. Wendy has it taken off his stick for the moment by Zito. Comes out and kept in at the point for the moment. Now cleared out. Ingles to Corey. Corey with Maxwell. It's taken away by the home team. That's Lucas Wingard taking off his stick. And now Laney the other direction. Laney wide with it into the corner, pushed over there by Matt Onak. Behind the net again, Wendy deflects over into the far corner. Wendy's the first one there, though. He's been all over the ice. John Wendy for the away team. And the Jaguars. That shot bangs off the back glass. Hayden gets the puck back, but he's 1-on-4. Marks comes down the near side. Marks back to Onak at the point. Hayden on the backhand. Second attempt at it as Noah Miller goes wide. Miller has it behind the net. Goes out the near side, and the away team will possess. Mitchell looking for Marshall. And here comes Miller now. Miller stick checked from behind, and the away team take possession. Egan goes through Onak. Egan now to Mitchell. Mitchell spin around backhand deflects. Back to the point, hard pass. Underneath the stick of Jack Weston and out to center ice. Schmidt. Mitchell loses the puck. D to D over to Shaw for the home team. That deflects up into the penalty box for a whistle. Stolen away by the away team. This is Lossman, who has 2. That bounces up into the rafters and doesn't come down. So what goes up must not come down. That puck is stuck in the rafters and lost forever. Three minutes gone here in the third. Down low with it. Shaw kicks at it, gets it up to Scott. Scott tries the indirect pass out to center ice, but Jack Clausen is there. Back to Graydon to Kaiser. Kaiser finds Shaw. Shaw tries to hit Nelson. Clausen steals it. The shot in, and the save is made by Parker Brock. This is Jack Nelson on the draw against Ian McCarthy. Jaguar versus Rockford. It's won by the Jaguar. Ingles tries to center it to Kaiser and Ingles. Back to Moran at the point. Moran winds up, right pad save, another right pad save. That right pad works for Parker Brock. Moran runs into Shaw. Corey now. Corey in the slot. Ingles winds up, but deflects up into the netting. Whistle and a face-off, and the Viper line out there now. Baker, Beauchamp, and Barrington Nate for the home team. While the Peoria line, 3 Peoria skaters out there for the away team. Pushed around on the backhand. Maxwell spins around, gets some space. He's into center ice now. Has Beauchamp on his left. Maxwell, hard backhand pass into the body of Moran. And that's Juergens. Not able to get it out on the first or the second attempt. Comes over to the near side where Moran will play it up. Nice feed to Ian McCarthy, who gains the blue line. McCarthy shot through the glove of Parker Brock. Maxwell to Beauchamp behind his own net. Beauchamp looking for Barrington Nate, not able to connect. Baker just out of the reach of Joseph Barrington Nate, his Viper teammate. Mitchell and Beauchamp, the puck squirts away, and Barrington Nate almost with a golden opportunity right out in front. Played in by Hespin. Back to Beauchamp at the point. Beauchamp stick handles in the slot into the pads of Mason Laney, and he felt that one. This is Wendy. Wendy on the backhand tries to go through a couple of white jerseys. He can't. Beauchamp will skate out the other way. Beauchamp across the blue line now. Beauchamp tries that last stick handle move and can't complete it. Puck is cleared up and not out, and out, but the home team has to clear, and Beauchamp doesn't get out of the zone in time, so that'll be an offsides. 11-11 left to go in the third period. Away team 4, home team 2, the final of 4 All-Star games here on the NIHL TV network, powered by Stream Sports Midwest. Away team wins the draw. Onak and Wendy go after it. Onak will be the first one on it. Back to the point, kept in there. That pass deflects down. Wendy tries to walk forward with it and can't. Home team out to center ice with it now. Onak stops at the near dot. Tries to go through the slot. Looking for Smolarchuk back to the point. Ballard shot wide of the near post. Wingard has it in the corner. Back to Onak at the point. It gets through Matt Onak and comes all the way down to Parker Brock. Brock leaves it for Ballard with Wendy bearing down on him, his Jaguars teammate. Ballard skates into Wendy, throws it up to Wingard now. Wingard out to center ice. Wingard with Lossman guarding him. Wingard, the centering feed for Smolarchuk. The pass never makes it through. And Owen Hartnett now for the away team. Mason Laney back to Hartnett. Pass through center ice, up under Mitchell's stick, onto the stick of Lossman. Lossman drops it for Egan. The shot doesn't make it through, but Egan gets it back. Egan tries to stick handle through a couple of white jerseys, not able to. Stolen away, and here comes Miller on a breakout. Miller in, on top of the near dot, and the shot rolls off his stick and goes wide of the near side. Lossman loses it to Kaiser. Will pick it up for the home team in his own zone. Bit of a whiff there. And Shaw is there to pick it up for the home team. Pass gets away out to center ice. Schmidt dumps it in to Kaiser. Will play it for the home team behind his own net. Pushes it back around for Shaw. They'll try the other side. Shaw, the centering feed out to Miller. Miller one-on-one against Weston. Miller centering feed to Hayden. Hayden tries the shot, the rebound. Marks is stoned by Lucas Beechler. Best scoring opportunities of the period for the home team, and Lucas Beechler is there to deny. 8:47 left to go now. Draw will come to the right of Beechler. It's Marks and Clausen on the draw. De Kaiser flips it up into the air. Clausen keeps moving forward, though. That shot over the head of Brock. Miller now into center ice. Miller finds Marks. Marks on his forehand, and there's another save made. Lucas Beechler doing a nice job keeping his team in the lead here. A couple of big saves in the last 30 seconds or so. Draw will come now to the left of the Jaguar goaltender. Kept in at the point by Hespin, and Mason Laney will walk out with it. He's poke checked by his Jaguar teammate, Jack Nelson. Clausen tries to play it through to Rudy and can't. Gets another opportunity, goes inside and then out. Maxwell chips it up off the boards, plays it to himself. Still has it, gets it to Tarudy. Tarudy now into the neutral zone with some space on the far side, stops the far dot. It's poke checked away, and we'll have a race for the puck. That's Mitchell. Maxwell has it for the home team. He's being harassed by Ingles. Gains the blue line, though. Maxwell down low, bad angle, backhand, kicks it back to his stick. Tries the backhand again, still has the puck. Throws it around behind the net. Mason Laney's there for the home team, for the away team, rather. Von Jurgens now. Pass up ahead. Back to Hespin. Hespin, nice feed up to Ryan Scott. Scott on his forehand, drops it for Nelson, but just out of his reach. Backhand to Corey, Dominic Corey now. stopping right on the blue line, dumping it in deep. Onak will play it for the home team. Onak around the far side. That's Ballard over there now. Ballard to space. It catches an edge, and Baker hacks at it to dump it in deep. Jack Weston will play it for the away team, though. Here's John Wendy. Wendy goes cross ice for Declan Moran, who gains the blue line with some speed, but I think Dominic Corey in just ahead of the play, so time running short on the home team. 6 minutes and change left to go. Away team still with a 2-goal lead. Baker with the shot. Nice right pad save made by Beechler. Behind the net. And the home team, or the away team, will come out with it. This is Corey. Corey tries to drop the pass for Wendy, but they're not able to connect. And here's a 2-on-1 with Barrington Nate and Beauchamp. Barrington Nate tries to pick short side, top side, not able to convert. He's hounding Corey behind the net. Corey's able to get it up and out, or get it up rather. Gets it over to Jack Weston, who plays it behind his net. Beauchamp on the forecheck. Baker steals it. Barrington Nate, forehand, not able to tuck it on inside that far post. And the away team will come out with it. Pass up ahead to Dominic Corey, gains the blue line. Corey, top of the far circle. Stops there, spins around, dumps it in deep. That's Mitchell. Tapped into the corner for Braden Ballard. Gets underneath the stick of Owen Hartnett, and Beauchamp will harass. Barrington Nate takes the puck, and a bit of a collision there with Dominic Corey right at the bench. DeKaiser will play it behind his own net. Gets it over to Beauchamp. Beauchamp goes cross ice, finds Lucas Wingard. Wingard down deep, puts it into the slot. Nobody there but dark jerseys. DeKaiser tries to play it away from Lossman. Lossman gains the blue line, stick handles. The puck squirts in, and Parker Brock makes the save. Puck comes along the far side. Home team looking to dig it out. DeKaiser has it behind his goalie. His teammate tonight and his teammate in the regular season, both members of the Peoria 18U squad. Down to 4 minutes. This is Kyle Schmidt behind his own net. Over to the far side to Owen Hartnett, who bangs it up off the boards and not out. Wingard in the corner. Wingard tries the near side. Drops it for DeKaiser. DeKaiser has his pocket picked by Lossman. Shaw will play it back to Wingard. Wingard drop pass for Shaw. Shaw looks for Blake Smolarchuk. Smolarchuk pushes it forward, trying to hit Zito. That pass misses its intended target. To get another opportunity here, Smolarchuk drops it for Wingard. Wingard in the near corner, hounded by 3 dark jerseys. And Ingles now for the away team. Across the blue line, has Egan with him. Egan has it here. Has it taken away. Pass up ahead. This is Marks. Marks on the backhand. Chips it back to the point, but there's nobody there. 2-on-1 breakout here for the away team. This is Ingles. Ingles and Egan. Ingles buries it. Quick snapshot gives the away team a 5-2 lead. So the away team with a 3-goal lead now with under 3 minutes left. They jumped out to a 3-0 lead just a few minutes into the game, and the home team has not been able to catch up at all. Puck over to the far side of the ice. It's swept in by the home team. That's Matthew Marks who clears it in. Away team has it now. Pushed up but not out. Here's Laney with it. Laney coming down with Wendy. Laney takes it wide. Drives the net, goes into the boards hard. Beauchamp now. We're going to have a penalty called on the home team. Looks like Brady Hespin going to the box here. Yep, Hespin going to the box with 2 minutes and 16 seconds left. That's the 4th penalty called in this All-Star game. I'm not saying, but I'm just saying. Away team with a 3-goal lead and now with a man advantage for the next 2 minutes. Nelson on the draw for the home team. Wendy on the draw for the away team. Wendy wins it, but Miller is able to take it away. Juergens drops it for Laney. Laney to Wendy. Ballard behind his own net. Pushed up off the glass and out to center ice. And will that be an icing? Nope, no icing. So Laney will play it behind his own net. Mason Laney now starts the attack for the away team. Bit of a mishit on that pass attempt out. So that gives Ballard a chance to play it for the home team. We're down to 1:40. Maxwell. Chips it to Ballard. Ballard to Nelson. Nelson walks across, gets it to Miller. Miller tries to feed it back to Nelson. Off the net moves. It's pulled back in place by Lucas Beechler. Juergens now into the neutral zone. Knocked away, but McCarthy is there. Ian McCarthy, cross-ice pass deflected away. Hearn is able to keep it in at the point, and then it's taken away by Nelson. And we got a whistle and an offsides. Wendy showing off the puck tapping skills as he flips it to himself and flips it to the official. So we're under a minute, so it looks like the away team is going to emerge victorious here. And really what's game 7 of our All-Star Game festivities here over the last 72 hours or so. 3 games at West Dundee on Monday, 4 games here at Vernon Hills today. It's been a lot of fun. We've seen a lot of good hockey. We almost saw Michigan in one of the girls' games. Wasn't quite able to pull it off, but the attempt was there, and it's been a fun couple of days of hockey. I will tell you, though, my voice could use a break. We had 4 games in Bloomington on Sunday, 3 games in West Dundee on Monday, 4 games here today. I am beat, folks. Down low, Ballard will play it for the home team. Throw it up off the glass. And Ryan Scott comes out now with Taruti. Scott in. Scott with the shot, and the save is made by Lucas Beechler. Penalties up. 10 seconds left to go in this one. Draw will come to the right here of Lucas Beechler. Ingalls will win it. He'll skate forward, gain the blue line, push it forward, and that will do it. The away team wins the 16-18 All-Star Game by the final score of 5-2. This has been a fun evening of hockey. It's been a fun week of hockey. But that is going to do it here from the Glacier Ice Arena in Vernon Hills. 4 more All-Star Games in the books. And until we talk to you again, my name has been Aaron Chellen. My partner over on the other rink was Mike Napolitano. Give that young man a hand. He is an up-and-coming star, ladies and gentlemen. We'll talk to you on Saturday in Glenview. Have a great rest of your week.